allowing me to go over here. I want to say thank you to Pastor Secretary Austin and you for taking enough to invite me here. But before I start this, I have to tell you how I got here. Because I'm not one of them holiday preachers. And I'm not one of the ones that think of holidays, so holiday message is not me. I give you what God gives me. Right. So when they told me I had to pick a holiday term, it was rough for me to pick a holiday message. And then I picked the message, and God and everybody started talking to me about how to preach the message. They said you can't say the age of Mary. You can't tell what she's been through. You can't do this. You can't do that. So it began to really bother me. So then I really got frustrated. So God, in the middle of the night, gave me a vision of a burning bush. And he kept saying, I kept hearing for 2 weeks, I am God. I am God. Then it said, focus on the word and focus on the words, I am God. And then it said, read the text. So I read the text, I need to focus on the burning bush. And keep hearing the word, I am God. So when we read the text, remember, I am God. Our text comes from Luke chapter 1, verses 39 through 45. And Mary arose in those days and went into the hill country in haste, in a city with Judah, and into a house in Zechariah and stood Elizabeth. And it came to pass when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary, the babe leaped in her womb. Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Ghost. And she spake out with a loud voice and said, Blessed are those among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. And whence this to me that the mother of my Lord shall come to me? For as long as soon as the voice of the ears, as soon as the voice of thy salvation sounded in my ears, the babe leaped in my womb for joy. And blessed is she that believed, for there should be a performance for those things which were told from her from the Lord. For something thing of thought. There's something in the message. Holy Father, we come to you right now, Father. First of all, I ask you to move me. Father, use me right now, Father. Spread your word to get this message, Father. Bring something, touch something, Father. Use them. You touch their ears, Father, let them hear. Touch them, Father. Give them something to remember out of this sermon, Father. Let no one leave this place with nothing they can't tell someone else, Father. Use them to tell somebody else this sermon, Father. Just let them tell one or two, Father. And let them tell 2 or 3 more, Father. Use this word to go forth, Father. For your name's sake. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. When I first saw this sermon, I really was hit with something. Because I'm not your normal preacher, so don't expect your normal word out of this. I'm going to warn you right now, I'm not normal at all. So you might as well get ready. Because we're going to start with Mary, okay? Because Mary got a special message of good news. The message was Mary had a message that she was going to marry Joseph, a descendant of David. That's good news, right? Yeah. Then she got more good news that she's on a virgin that was going to be given a child, the Messiah. Well, that's good news, right? Well, come on, Corey, that's good news, right? Yeah. It's good news that we're going to have the Messiah born, right? Amen. That's good news for us, right? I mean, get with me now. I mean, we need to pick these spirits. That's good news, right? Yeah. But I can't say it was good news for Mary. Come on. Because remember, Mary is a young girl. Yeah. I don't know how many young people that's good news for. Come on. Because I was a young man when I had good news to tell my mother that I had 2 kids on the way. And I was trying to be like Mary when I heard that I had good news. And I told my mother with good news that I had 2 kids on the way, that I was a virgin with 2 kids, and it wasn't too good news. I even tried to be like the Reverend Shaggy and said that it wasn't me. But it wasn't going in my mindset, it wasn't good news. So when I thought about Mary living in a small town, in a small community, a well-to-do girl, a very good person. Everybody knew Mary, everybody knew everybody. And Mary was an outstanding girl, so how can Mary tell her mother, her father, and her fiance the good news? Because nobody's going to believe Mary had a baby when she said God did it. So how was Mary going to spread the good news? See, it's something when you're called by God. And you got to spread good news. But there's a lot of people say they've been called and chosen. But they say they have good news and they've been called and chosen. First of all, you've been called and chosen. And you don't have good news. If you've been called and chosen, your life ain't changed. You might want to re-experience your good news. Because you've been called and chosen, and your life ain't changed. It's something wrong with your news. Because God is going to change your life. If you're doing the same thing you've been doing your whole life, you might not be called. Because notice that Mary ain't playing jacks no more. She ain't jumping rope no more. She ain't skipping, hopping, jumping no more. She can't do the things she was doing no more. Because this girl's life has changed because she's carrying the Messiah. Notice her story is changed just a little bit. Because now she can't tell Joseph. She can't tell her mother and father. Notice that the story just happens to jump that Mary has gone to Elizabeth's house. Because she can't tell everybody in her community now, because the same people that's claiming that it's good news, the Messiah is going to be born, and guess what? They're the same people that's willing to kill Mary because she's pregnant now. See, it ain't like today that she can be pregnant at a young age. She would have told people she was pregnant. They're going to kill her and the Messiah. So it wasn't quite good news for Mary. But we find Mary at Elizabeth's house all of a sudden. But the funny thing is, when she gets to Elizabeth's house, it ain't like she's dealing with regular church folks. She goes to Elizabeth's house, and she gets good news. Because at Elizabeth's house, she's walking with open arms. She's treated with love and kindness. It's funny how she leaves one place, but she comes to Elizabeth's house, and she's walking with open arms. She's received with care and love. But the funny thing is that at Elizabeth's house, God has already shown up to Elizabeth's house with another message. Now, Elizabeth received her message a little bit earlier, right, Pastor? She had an angel come to give her good news. Now, she is pregnant. She had already got good news. Now, you got an old lady pregnant. A young lady pregnant. It's something in the message. And I was sitting there struggling with it, and God said, Britt, I am who I am. Watch me work. And I kept trying to figure out, like, God, what are you doing? He said, I am who I am. Watch me work. When he said, watch what happens when I bring them together. God said, Mary, come here. Elizabeth, come here. And when they came together, the babies came together. And it said the baby in Mary's stomach came by the baby in Elizabeth's stomach. And the baby in Elizabeth's stomach felt the spirit in the baby in Mary's stomach. The baby in Elizabeth's stomach got happy and jumped for joy. Now I said, God, what are you doing here? He said, but the baby in Mary's stomach came by the baby in Elizabeth's stomach. And the baby in Elizabeth's stomach jumped for joy. And he was willing to serve the baby in Mary's stomach. said, God, he said, I am who I am. And I got excited because I was like, wait a minute. And then I realized there was something about these two babies. See, you don't know I'm after the two babies in the story. Well, if you ain't figured it out yet. Well, I read the text and I wanted the two babies. Because the two babies, if you ain't caught it yet, was the reason I read the text. Because one was the light of the world. Yes. And one is the savior of the world. The one that's light of the world jumped for joy. That's the one y'all heard about in Sunday school. That's John the Baptist. The one of the light of the world was born in 6 months. He came running. Yeah. Because when he jumped in the womb, he got so excited he had to be born. He came running because he had to get out and tell somebody about Jesus. Yeah. He had to come out and let you know that the one who is coming is going to save the world. Yeah. God said, I am who I am. He came out teaching and preaching that he's coming. He's going to make a way for salvation for all of us. See, you don't understand when you said the world was dark. You know, there's a lot of evil in the world. So I'm going to make it plain for you that you cut out the lights and you picture a dark room and there is no lights. And you can only breathe when you hear things that bump in the night, right? You get real scared and nervous when you hear sound, you hear noise, right? But when somebody gives you a candle, right, and they give you a little match and light it for you. And when you get a look at the light, it's still glowing. Yes. And the light gets brighter and brighter. All of a sudden you get warm, you get a little brave, right? When you get that little light, you want to walk around alone and investigate some things, right? Yeah. Because you get bold because you know you got a little light. Yeah. And when you got light, you know God is with you. Yeah. See, you ain't scared to walk in darkness because you got a light. See, that's John the Baptist. You get a light, you got God with you. Hey. You're going to go in some places you shouldn't have went in when it was dark because you got a light. That was John the Baptist. I got a little light with me. That's right. So I'm going to go some places I shouldn't have went. Because God gave me a little light. See, John led you into the darkness because he told you what God was going to come. He told you God was going to fix some things in your life. See, he had the nerve to preach you out of your wilderness. Matter of fact, John took you into the wilderness. He went there for you where he started baptizing folks. He baptized you with water because Jesus will cover you with the blood. See, John did some things where he said, I'll fix it for you. But Jesus going to cover you with it. But see, John said, let me make it clean. John said, I'll do this for you. I'll go to places nobody else will go. I'm going to go get you and bring you to it. See, I'll bring you to the water. See, you scared to come out, I'll go to the wilderness for you. Matter of fact, I'll live in the wilderness like a wild man for you. So if you run out here and get caught, I'll stay out here for you. So if you can't come on here, I'll stay here for you. I'll baptize you. I'll preach to you. If you're scared to do it in your house, in your neighborhood, I'll stay out here. Come on here to me. That way, nobody see you worshiping God. That way, you ain't got to worry about anybody knowing that you serving Jesus. So if you start to do it in your household, you start your neighbors gonna catch you. Come out here to me. Come out to the desk. Ain't nobody else gonna know. Well, shh. I take a seat. Come out here to me. I ain't gonna baptize you in the river. Nobody will know. Just come out to the wilderness. But then, Jesus came out to the river. He baptized Jesus. And the dove fell down and ascended unto him. And he said, this one I'm not worthy to lace his boots. And then he went to jail and an amazing thing happened. John got beheaded. And Jesus, it was signed that Jesus would help. And Jesus told him to preach. And Jesus healed the lepers, made the blind see. Jesus did all these things, and it's amazing that Jesus did these things, and he took a beating. He went to Calvary. But John death was seated. Jesus on Calvary. The Savior of the world had to leave to come us with his blood. And if you ain't got it yet, God said, I am who I am.
Yeah. Right.
And Jesus and John, I said, I am who I am. But it's funny that God did something that nobody caught on to.
Come on.
Jesus came.
Yeah.
He didn't just send Jesus. They didn't catch that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't just send John. They didn't catch that. And I kept wondering, I'm like, man, it's amazing. He sent John. He sent Jesus. They didn't catch none of that. And then I looked at it again. I'm like, okay. So he sent Jesus. He sent John. Jesus went to the cross. Then the next thing I know, we have Christmas. We put Jesus in a basket. We put him in the manger.
Yeah.
They didn't catch that. Then every year we do it over and over again.
Yeah.
We put him in the manger. Then we put him on the cross.
Uh-huh.
Then we put him in the manger.
Uh-huh.
Then we put him on the cross.
Uh-huh.
Then we put him in the manger.
Uh-huh.
Then we put him on the cross.
Yeah.
God said, I am who I am.
Yeah.
Then I realized what God was saying. I am who I am. If I had to do it in a burning bush, I am who I am. If I got to do it while you're suffering, I am who I am. If I got to do it while you're broken, I am who I am. If I got to do it while your heart is aching, I am who I am. If I got to do it in the middle of a raindrop, I am who I am. If I got to do it in the middle of a hurricane, I am who I am. If I got to do it in the middle of a flood, I am who I am. If I got to do it in the middle of a law, I am who I am. If I got to fight in the middle of a police chase, I am who I am. If I got to catch you in the middle of a shootout, I am who I am. If I got to catch you in the middle of your kids dying, I am who I am. If I got to catch you in the middle of you having a heart attack, I am who I am. See what I'm saying? You don't understand what I'm saying. If I can only catch you in the middle of your suffering, I am who I am. See what God is saying, that if I can only catch you while you're hurt and struggling, I am who I am. See, God said, I keep knocking on your door, but you won't open your door until you're in trouble. But I'm knocking on your door each and every day. But for some reason, you won't answer until you're in trouble. But I'm asking you to open your door right now while you're good and you're healthy. For some reason, you can't open your door. But won't you just listen why you're healthy and you're good? Once you find me why you don't have any problems, why I can have a relationship with you, why I don't have to meet you when you're looking at a manger. I shouldn't have to come recycle you over and over again. I shouldn't have to come knocking your door each and every day. Won't you meet me on bended knees? Why can't I just walk up to you and say, hi, I'm God. I've been with you since the day you was born. I created you out of nothing. But I'm here with open arms. I shouldn't have to keep going back to Calvary and stretching them open and wide. I shouldn't have to be beaten over and over again to get your attention. I shouldn't have to drag the same rugged cross over and over again to get your attention. All I should have to do is remind you I woke you up this morning and started you on your way. All I should have to remind you is I woke your child up this morning and gave him love this morning. All I should have to remind you is I gave you a kiss of life this morning and said good morning to you. Can I get a thank you this morning?
Thank you.
All I should have to remind you that I'm God this morning. I made the sun rise this morning. I made the sun set this afternoon. Just to let you know that I am who I am. See, that's how God wants you to understand this. If I can just get you to open your mind to think that I am who I am. I shouldn't have to beat you. I shouldn't have to beg and plead with you because I am who I am. And guess what? each and every one of you belong to God.
Yes,
That you are God's perfect gift. That God loves each and every one of us.
yes, yes.
And I understand that I am who I am.
Uh-huh.
And I love each and every one of you enough to keep opening and begging you to open the door. And if anybody here
Yes,
that in your heart today, or God saying that I am who I am,
yes,
that you don't need a manager,
yes.
that you don't need a special door to be open,
Uh-huh.
that you can just raise your hand
Yes,
and say, God, I'm here.
hey, yes,
That all I need is just one more chance,
yes, sir.
one opportunity to get up right now
Yes,
and say, I need a church home, I need a place. We open the doors of the church right at this moment.
yes.
The pastor gonna come and she's gonna stand up.
No.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand some feet. We're gonna stand up right now. We're gonna open the doors of the church. And we're gonna stand right now. You need somebody to walk with you. You need somebody to talk with you. Then we'll open the doors right now and I'll walk with you. And my priest will walk with you. We'll pray with you. We'll talk with you. Because I believe in God that much that if you just need somebody to walk with you, we'll walk with you and open the door for you. And God has saved you right here, right now.
Show up.
And you won't have to worry about another day in your life because God will fix it for you.
Yes,
He
yes,
fixed for you,
yes,
your children, your children's children,
yes,
and anybody else that's broken in your family.
yes,
If you want to know how to fix your family, fix it by fixing you.
yes, yes,
All you have to do is go like to Christ.
yes,
And your children are probably because there'll be a difference made in you.
yes, amen.
You are the way to fix your family. God got to fix you first. You fix you and allow God to work you over. And if it helps in your household, the doors of the church open. Come Jesus right now. You got to come. It's been quite a year
Yes, yes, yes,
since I'm my face.
yes,
I've seen some things that took my breath away. I've lost some friends and some loved ones too. Lord, I'm leaning and depending on you, and I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to trust you.